Alright guys, we are currently moving towards our active tornado warning in Oklahoma City Metro. Today's date is May 17th. This tornado warning storm will be moving towards Lindsay and Wayne. How's it going, Karen? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. So we're trying to get over to I-35, currently coming from El Reno, planning on dropping south here from Norman before we get overrun by the forward flank. Things really ramping up here along this warm front. Thank you all for joining so far. Currently positioned just to the east of El Reno. Convoying with a couple of friends right now. Will do, Karen. This thing is rapidly getting stronger and stronger rotation. There's actually a couplet on this storm. It may be fixing to drop here any moment. If you're in Lindsay, you need to be taking your tornado safe precautions. Aaron Springs, Oklahoma, going towards Maryville, you need to be taking your tornado precautions. This thing is rapidly gaining strength here. Very unstable environment. Heads up to Oklahoma City. Likely large hail with this left split going right for the metro. Five people in here. Thank you guys so much for joining. Star of Jacob, it's that guy. What's up? going. It could. It's right down the street from where you live. Are you talking about being the tornado warning, or are you talking about right here on I-30 or I-40? Right now, we're coming into Oklahoma City Metro. We're going to try to bomb south. Right now, if you're in Lindsay, Oklahoma, you need to be taking your immediate tornado precautions. I-40, nice. Eventually, I would love to move here. I think next year I might consider moving here. But right now, I'm a storm chaser for News Channel 10 in Amarillo, but this is kind of my chasecation, so you'll be out here in Kansas tomorrow. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, if you're in Lindsay, Maryville, Wayne, Paoli, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, Rosedale. Yeah, it's an impressive looking storm. There's a left split heading right for I-40 in Oklahoma City. That one's going to be packing some hail, already 1.75 inch on that storm. So, you're talking Gulf. Might be in and out, guys. I don't have Starlink, so I don't have a direct forever Wi-Fi, so I'm going to try to stay live as long as I humanly can. Metro could get hammered tonight. We'll have to see. I don't know if there's going to be one or two waves. There's going to be persistent severe weather threats over the coming days. Stay in this convoy of vehicles. Oh, Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas Tuesday looks pretty nasty. In time, but yeah, this whole next 4 days could be quite intense. I hope we can make it to I-35 in time without having to core punch through this. I already think it's gonna overrun here on I-35. Sure to hit that like button, share the stream, guys. We're hitting that 5 o'clock traffic in Oklahoma City. So might need to cut further east and drop closer to Shawnee, bounce down. I guess we're going to take exit 170 or 147A. Dew points are relatively high. We got 63 dew points right now. They go higher into the 70s the further we go south towards that storm. It's starting to get pretty nasty looking. Very beyond extreme instability where this storm is right now. Talking about 5,000 plus Cape. Let's get a cycle a few times, but I think this thing could plant. You're in Plano, Texas. DFW could get hit with some very nasty hailstorms tonight. So we are going to be watching that. There's actually cells firing off near the DFW metro right now that are severe warned. So just a heads up there. 2 3-inch hail is not out of the ordinary. Golly. Oh, starting to get some lightning now. God, come on. And the lightning's coming from that left split going right here up towards Oklahoma City. I think I have an idea of what he's trying to do. Take a 40. I don't know what he's trying to do. Figure it out. Maybe cut behind it. Probably gonna get some pretty close range strikes here. hail coming too. Alright. 40 people in here. Thank you guys much for tuning in. Working in Virginia? Yeah. Saying he's taking a hard right for Wayne. If you're in Wayne, you need to start looking at taking your tornado precautions here in a moment. Saying it's turning a hard right towards Wayne. Virginia hasn't. Virginia had a couple of tornado warnings the other night. Let's see here. Let me through. Thank you. Maybe some small hail, but these are pretty big drops right now. Kind of the usual guys I hang out with. Corey, Jacob from Thunder Chasers behind. Heads up, Maryville. This is still a strong supercell. Oh yeah. I'm in the Petersburg area. Yeah, so we're right now on I-35. This is closer to the city of Moore. guys have heard of Moore, Oklahoma. This town has been a habitual target since the dawn of time for tornadoes. At least 56 tornadoes, I think, have hit this town since 1890 something, 1892. And this town, luckily that's not where this storm is going. I'm guessing we're gonna have to punch through the fourth flank to get under this thing. We might have to start cutting east. Yeah, seriously, the buildings here are incredibly well built. It's just that the tornadoes here in Oklahoma can get disturbingly strong and violent. Oh yeah, the buildings here in Moore are very, very well built. Brick homes, anchored foundations, correctly toe-nailed, reinforced with storm windows. Like, they're top notch here. Most homes here in Moore can withstand an EF4, EF5, or EF3 to EF4. But you get into that EF5 range and it just doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, 2013 and 1999 both had an F5 that hit the city of Moore. Oh boy, oh boy. That's some pretty heavy rain. Well, at least big drops. I don't know what Corey wants to do here. I have to get back up. Oh yeah. F5s will clear foundations. Actually, I've seen it before where it's ripped the anchor bolts out of the foundation and cracked the foundation itself. I've seen banks, damage shots of banks that got hit and it leveled the bank and actually pulled the vault out. F5s are ridiculous what they can do. Like, I've seen 2x4s go through concrete. I've seen playing cards wedged in trees. You name it. Things get weird when you get into that 200 plus mile an hour range. Get out of this. Oh yeah, yeah. You get some crazy stuff. You were a first responder on the 99 tornado? Man, imagine. Incredibly violent tornado. Actually, the strongest tornado ever recorded was right here in Moore, Oklahoma, 1999, just outside of Bridge Creek. Yeah, let's be glad that 5 is the number where it stops at. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Warren Theater, which was directly impacted by the 2013. Oh no, never mind, that's a dealership, never mind. But this is right near where the Warren Theater is. Indian Hills Road, the Moore tornado went right through this area. Bridge Creek wasn't far away either. Direction he decided to go. Oh, there he is. He's still on 35. Going towards Pauls Valley. If you're in Pauls Valley, you need to be watching Paoli. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. I'm terrible with some of these names. But if you're in Maryville, you need to be taking your immediate tornado precautions. Things could go down here rapidly pretty quick. This is our supercell right here on I-35, very tall supercell. Don't know if we're going to be able to punch through this in time. We might come towards the back side of it. Yeah, the 74 tornado outbreak was terrible too. I have no air conditioning in my car, so just bear with me. I've been meaning to get it fixed. It's just been rough lately, but if you guys would like to help support the stream, I do have ways to do that. If you guys would like to leave a super chat, it helps to go funding these storm chases. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful storm. Looks like our rotation is increasing again on this. We're gonna be forced to core punch this, which I don't really think is a good idea. I don't know if he's gonna be patient and wait, or if we're gonna cut east and drop south. That would be my idea. we'll see how this plays out. I really don't feel like losing my windshield again with how strong this supercell is. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, we're getting off. Oh yeah, this thing is rapidly accelerating as it's going towards the Paul's Valley area. Deviant turn. If you're in Paul's Valley, you need to be starting to take your tornado precautions. This is going to be moving in your general direction. Hook is rapidly increasing with a pretty good broad circulation now going. I'm sure there's a pretty large wall cloud associated with this. Forward flank is really ramping up too. Storm looks really healthy. Is trying to record as much as I can of this drive down as well in 4K. Alright, so we're just north of the forward flank of this storm. Jesus, people, hit your brakes. Come on, man. Yeah, we're fixing to... I think he's wanting to cut east here and then drop south, avoid the largest of the hail. Because we've all just gotten new windshields and stuff like that, so we're trying not to lose our windshield, guys. 68 people in here, 51 likes. Thank you guys so much. Michael, Michael, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's going to be a very busy weekend, Diane. It's going to be a 3-day event. If you guys would like to see all 3 days, we're going to be live. If you guys would like to help support the channel, I do have the Super Chats or Cash App. If you guys would like to leave a donation, it does help to keep the chases running. I would love to try to raise a couple $100 over the next couple of days to keep on with the storm season. But it's not a requirement to be here. I've been chasing in Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, and Dixie for the last 12 years. So this is actually the National Weather Service office in Norman. So we are currently in Norman and the University of Oklahoma. We're not there yet, guys. We're trying. Nancy, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Yeah, the internet's not the best, but it's... Alright, what are we planning here? Okay, we're turning onto 12th Avenue Southeast. If you're in Paul's Valley, you need to be paying attention. The storm is still circulating, but right now it looks more broad. No confirmed tornadoes as of yet, so hopefully it waits till after it passes I-35 to start producing. It avoids major populated areas, but we're probably going to chase this into eastern Oklahoma. Nothing forming out to the west, so this is probably the primary storm of the day. It showed another supercell potentially coming into OKC around 10. This is most likely going to set up an outflow boundary for tomorrow's event, which could enhance the tornado threat even more. Thank you so much, 63 people in here, 59 likes, appreciate all the support. Make sure to subscribe, it's 100% free, and help me get towards my goal of 5,000 followers here on this platform. We're gonna get it today, guys. Yeah, it's a big old cloud. This thing's over 50. Pretty sure this is... Oh, wow, this hook is really accelerating here. Paul's Valley, you need to be paying close attention. This is coming pretty much right at you, maybe just a little bit north of town. 535. I'm trying to see where you're wanting to head. Yeah, this is traditional tornado alley. We're trying to get on it, guys, so. April was pretty crazy. We got 12 tornadoes in 3 days, or what was it? 5 days. 12 tornadoes in 5 days. That was pretty insane. I think in 3 days alone we got 8. The 24th, 25th, and 26th, it was just non-stop tornadoes in the Texas Panhandle. I've been doing this for 12 years. If you guys, the first time you guys are watching me, my name is John. I'm one of the lead chasers for News Channel 10 in Amarillo. Precious Pup, thank you so much for subscribing. Right now, yeah, if you're in Pauls Valley, you need to be paying close attention. Pauls Valley, you are now under a tornado warning. This thing is rapidly gaining strength. You need to be taking your tornado precautions right now. Get to your lowest floor of your home, into an interior room at the lowest floor, or in a storm shelter would be more preferred. Here's that hook starting to go into Pauls Valley there. If you're in Pauls Valley, you need to be taking your tornado precautions. New tornado warning, Wynnewood, Pauls Valley. This is a classic tornadic supercell. Report of active wall cloud in progress on this. Rapidly rotating wall cloud. It might be almost game time, folks. Oh yeah. Daniel, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys my location. I am currently just south of Norman going towards Slaughterville. I am currently in the town of Noble. Dude, he's fixing to drop us into a full-on core punch. Can we not do this? Guess we're doing it. We might start when looks like the supercell may be trying to split. So you'll get a left and right split. The right split is usually the one that's going to remain tornado warning. And that'll take a more southeasterly direction. Going today, it's going to be splitting supercells. I just really hope it waits till it passes I-35 to actually produce. We're getting down there kind of late to the party. I do not know at this point what Corey is wanting to do. But Corey's a very experienced chaser with over 30 years. In front of me is Jason. He's got over 10 years of experience. I've got about 12 years. Be on the road chasing again, folks. 81 people in here. Thank you guys so much. Hey Pam, how are you? It's moving to the southeast now. Storm is moving southeast at, or technically east at 27 knots. Trey C, thank you so much for joining and subscribing. Rapid rotation just northwest of Paul's Valley. This thing looks like if it's not on the ground right now, it's fixing to be on the ground here if this continues. Got a little bit of a donut hole inside of the hook, so some definite circulation going on. Very heavy rain. Well, actually, no, it's not. This is just like mist mostly from the road, but it's about to turn into some very heavy rain. Falls Valley, you need to be taking your tornado precautions just in case this takes a deviant turn to the southeast. This is how today is. There's like a zonal flow with this warm front and very, very unstable atmosphere. These storms can create a mind of their own. So if you're in Paul's Valley, I would just be taking my precautions just ahead of time. You guys are under a tornado warning, so this is currently that left split that's trying to go on. It's a very tight rotation couplet there. This thing might be on the ground. I don't have confirmation yet, but... Oh, do we have a... Okay, tornado is on the ground, guys. This is as of just a minute ago. Brief ground circulation. No damage, no injuries right now. So, we did have a confirmed debris signature. So if you're down in Paul's Valley, be taking precaution. This is probably going to be a cyclic supercell, meaning it's probably going to drop multiple tornadoes. The cell's all by itself, so there's nothing to impede it. tight rotation still ongoing. We are currently near Purcell right now. I'm wondering if we're going to drop behind it. That's what I would do at this point. Cut through the hook. Not 100% sure what we're doing at the moment, but I have faith in Corey. Yeah, we're probably going to drop on I-35, cut south, cut east. My idea. That's what I would do. See this storm kind of just sat over here for a minute. Look at the little bit of flooding that I did. Okay, we're jumping on I-35 right now. Looks like tornado is potentially still on the ground. I have no confirmation. Yep, tornado is a new report as of 1 minute ago. Daniel Shaw has reported a tornado 2 miles to the north of him. Tornado is on the ground, guys. Just to the north of Paul's Valley. They were in the tornado? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna try to not do that today because today could be a conditionally strong tornado. Town's kind of in the path. Should go to the south of Stratford, I-77, or sorry, 177. It's kind of going towards Roth and Pittsburgh eventually. So we'll have to definitely watch out for that. People are reporting a ground circulation. Actually, multiple people are reporting a ground circulation. Cone tornado north of his location. So, looks like it is on the ground. I bet. Reed's an interesting dude. I would love one trip in the Dominator just to have that experience. Trying to move on position here. This keeps going, and once it completes this left split, this could be a pretty good tornado producer. I mean, it's already a good tornado producer. trying, guys. We're trying to get down there. My guess is we're gonna cut underneath the hook, somewhere near Wynniewood or whatever, and try to go over in that general direction. Should have left earlier, but things happen. This storm is not going to stop anytime soon, so. But we're going to start entering the East Oklahoma jungle. Thank you guys for almost 100 likes on the stream already, and do appreciate y'all. We're actively trying to get to the storm, so bear with us while we try to blast south. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you. That far from the business end of the supercell, so just bear with us, guys. Yep, we have a little bit of a rainbow at times. Thank you guys for sticking with me live here. new tornado warning for Stratford. Stratford, take your tornado precautions. Looks like this storm is trying to turn more east again as it's undergoing this left split. Having AC in this car is terrible when it's like this. Right now, at least there's some rain-cooled air. Thank you guys for almost 100 likes on the stream. Really do appreciate y'all. We're at 99 likes. Woo! What? Thank you guys so much. Trying to recycle right now. If we're going to try to perform a hook slice. Ultimately, this would be the time to do it while it's not got a tornado on the ground, but could also be some very large hail in that RFD, so. Hydroplaning there. We are not far from the business end of the supercell now. We're almost towards Paul's Valley. We're just to the east of Marysville. People, if there's a tornado situation, do not park under the underpass. Very, very dangerous. The wings underneath can actually accelerate underneath the underpass from a tornado. Please do not do that. Actually not far from where these tornadoes just dropped, so we are almost on the business end of this supercell. Looks like maybe a wall cloud to the east. We'll get a better look at it here in a moment. Right where the tornado started, right here. As soon as they cross the river here, let's see if we can see any damage potentially. don't see any damage, so that's a good thing. Hook is just to our east. We're going to be getting off here and cutting east now. Currently located in Pauls Valley. It's a little bit east of downtown, or sorry, west of downtown. We're gonna try to get under this thing now. Come on. Let's go, peoples. At least I got a free car wash. We're gonna hit a line of a lot of chasers in this area here. So that hook is right in front of us. That's what we're looking at to the east here. Once we get past town, we're gonna just try to keep going at it. So one of the tornadoes got very close to dropping in Pauls Valley. It looks like hopefully there's not a whole lot of damage, but right where it got reported was just a little bit here. So it hit the campground. Oh no. I hope everybody's okay. I really hope nobody was camping in there. I'll check back later if I come through this area and try to get some damage reports. We got, looks like county fire department going towards where the tornado crossed. So hopefully everybody's all right. Now in Pauls Valley. This is towards the downtown area. Currently in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. where we just had a couple of tornadoes hit just north of town. It is May 17th, 2025, Saturday, and we are currently moving on this tornado warned storm going eastbound towards Highway 177 south of Stratford. Current time is 5:58 p.m. Man, Paul's Valley got very, very lucky. Are we gonna swing through the hook? Is that what the plan is? All right. Now we are in the tornado warned area. I'm probably going to throw my emergency lights on. Got a whole line of chasers here. What are we doing? Tornado warning. So we're right adjacent to the hook. It's over here to the right of me. So we're looking at the hook right here. We're just trying to get a better position on this. Try to get a nice up close shot right in the inflow. So I hope that's the plan. People just having an outdoor party in the middle of a tornado warning. That's hilarious. Right now it's in a cycling process, so we're just kind of waiting to see. I think it's still trying to split right now. We do have some broad circulation on this storm. Hopefully we get a tornado on stream. If this keeps going the way it's going, it probably will happen eventually. tickling this supercell from behind. It is trying to circle around again, so do have a new area of rotation. Are we fixing to do a full-on hook slice? Yep, we are. Rainbow! Yeah. So what we're doing, guys, is we are actually turning into the hook. This is called the hook slice maneuver. And so basically we're going to cut through the RFD of this storm. I'm going to roll up my windows just in case. And this is going to allow us to get under the storm. I don't know why we're doing it this way when we could have just stayed under the hook into the forward flank. But to each his own, I guess. There's some circulation there. So we're going to core punch this, or hook slice this, basically punching through where this developing mesocyclone would be. If there was a tornado on the ground, I would have found another road south. Right now it doesn't look all that bad. There's a little bit of a broad circulation with this, nothing too crazy at the moment. We're just going to watch this carefully. Very well could ramp up again. Very, very heavy rain. Kind of the only road option right now. Stratford heads up if this decides to rapidly get stronger. Just gonna move right in your position. Hey, Holly, how's it going? real weird. My windshield wiper kind of froze up. Quite heavy rain. Oh, and the water just leaked all on the inside. Got me. Got me. Officer go by. All right, we are in the business end of this supercell. Valley and Stratford right now. Very intense circulating winds here. We are inside of the hook area. Whoa, spooky. North of Stratford right now. Yeah, this is really nasty. Oh, here goes some hail. I really hope I don't bust my windshield again. Drop south and east. And really nasty circulating winds. Some of these pieces are sounding like quarters right now. Oh yeah. Bringing some hard KFC. We're right next to the circulation here. Really think about dropping the Falcon. Getting out of this. Oh, actually, that might not be the best idea. Thing's trying to hook back around to the south now. Let's see what Corey decides to do. We're kind of riding the fork flank a little bit. The hill might get pretty dusty here today. Very strong winds. We're kind of in the middle of the circulation right now. Pelted here with very heavy weight. Trying to clear it. My windshield guys so much. Starting to finally clear up. Man, that was a little spotty there. We are now in the inflow, right in the center of the tornado-warned storm. Hopefully, hopefully you guys can still see me live here. Alright, have a good one. Circulation going on. So we definitely have a rotating wall cloud here, guys. Oh, fuck. Sorry. We do have a little bit of a circulation here. We are going to need to peace out, I think. Dirt road. And hopefully we don't get stuck. It's gonna be intermittent here. Don't know which way to. Seen that they went this way. Should be back live, guys. Sorry. There's a new cell that's firing off west of Oklahoma City near Weatherford area. I'm half tempted to say, hey, so watch that. So bad, my goodness. Sorry about the delay there. Should be a little bit better cell phone coverage area. We're currently just to the southwest of Ada, Oklahoma. Right now, the storm has a rain wrap circulation. My goodness. God, potholes are bad. No tornado warning continuation for the center of circulation. I'm not sure this ordeal. Start losing the oh, okay. I really don't think we're getting in front of this thing. Um, gate. East options here. Wow. Looks like I ran out of road network here. It's no longer tornado warned, but it does have strong broad circulation. Threat now moving Pampa, Texas. Canadian. What? Guess a warm front spread all the way into the Texas Panhandle. That's a little nutty. Alright, I don't know what to do. So what I'm going to do can don't know what's going on with my phone. Might have to get gas and ADA if it didn't take damage. Thanks everybody who's been staying with me here. My phone's having a really bad issue for some odd reason. Maintaining this stream, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with this storm, so like very far out of position now. You guys can still hear me, those who are watching. trying to blast north and then cut southeast. Oh yeah, look, I thought it was a lane issue. Now I'm behind all the tornado tour vans here. I'm way out of position on this storm now. Try to get on this storm again, guys. Strong broad circulation on this once again.